Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are trying out some new products, and yeah, a new eyeshadow palette from Morphe. We got a new highlighter, we got a foundation that I haven't really used, new concealer, just a bunch of new stuff that I'm just trying out, and created this look using my new eyeshadow palette. So if you want to just, see what is new, just keep watching. Alright, so I'm going to be using the Maybelline New York SuperStay stick foundation, and I'm using the color 130, just because after my trip I feel like I got a little bit darker, even though I didn't want to, in my face. Well, the rest of my skin is a little bit more tan, so I feel like using this will kind of help keep my face from looking super white and my body from looking super tan. So I already put my primer on. And I'm just, ooh, that is really pigmented, more orangey than I was expecting. Hopefully it looks fine. I got places to go. My face looks so funny. And then I'm also testing out this new microfiber sponge that my sister got, and she got me one too. It's called the Velvet Sponge, I guess. It's supposed to be really good, so I'm trying that out. I usually don't use beauty blenders for foundation, and I feel like this isn't going to look good on it. It's not really working. I'm going to use a brush. So I'm going in with my trusty Morphe brush, my M439, which is pretty much my favorite brush to use for foundation. I feel like I don't want to use, I do want to try out that sponge, but I don't know, with stick or cream products, I feel like it doesn't always work as well. If I was using my other foundation, I feel like it would work good. I could really test it out, but you just never know with these, and I feel like it wasn't really blending it out that good. So we'll see whenever I put my concealer on though. I think that looks pretty good for how my skin is right now. And then to brighten my eyes, I'm going to use my good old Becca Under Eye Brightener. Don't have anything new for that, and I don't really look for anything for that. Then I'm taking my Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in Truffle. I'm gonna just put that use that to contour my face. Nothing new here, same product. Just haven't really found anything for contouring that I would like to try out, Alright, so for my concealer, I'm using the Naked Skin Urban Decay Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer in the color Medium Light Neutral. And I haven't ever really used these concealers before, but I think last week, was it? They had the weekly wow, which is where they always have some products for half off or something. And this was only $14, so I was like, let me try it out, because I haven't really tried it out before. I got the color I thought would suit me best, but wouldn't be too light. So hopefully it looks nice. This not beauty blender, whatever this blending sponge is pretty nice. It feels really good. A lot more firm, you can't squeeze it super easily, which I kind of like. Because some sponges are just too, I don't know, squeezable, I guess. And this one feels pretty good. Whenever I push down, I know it's going to blend out my concealer. I think I need a little bit more. And I think I'm also going to add a little bit more of a lighter concealer just to brighten up my under eye a little bit more. I don't know if you can see, but I had eyelash extensions for my trip, so I wouldn't have to worry about putting on, false lashes or whatever, because that takes me 10 minutes just to put them on. And that's time I know I really can't be wasting when we're trying to go somewhere. So I put them on, and I took a lot of them fell out. And then I started taking some off, which I shouldn't do because my natural lashes fall off. I still have 1, 2 right here, and then this one has a couple still. But I'm just gonna leave them alone because whatever. Now I'm putting some of this down my nose, right here, on my Cupid's bow. It really is blending out pretty good. I actually think I like this sponge. Have no complaints so far, other than, you know, maybe I wasn't using it right though, or it's not wet enough whenever I was trying to blend out the foundation. But I don't really use a sponge for that anyways. I feel like they don't generally blend out foundation really good unless it's like a liquid foundation, but cream, I don't feel like they do the best work. I'm gonna go find my other concealer. So now I'm taking the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the color C4, which is a little bit brighter than what I normally use with this concealer. But I want to brighten up like the inner corner of my eye right here a little bit more, so that's why I'm using it. And y'all know that this is like my favorite concealer to use, just because it's super good coverage, and it's super cheap. So why would I buy something more expensive that works just the same? I think that looks better. I think I'm gonna put it down a little bit down my nose. Actually, I'm gonna contour it first and then I'll finish that. So I'm just taking some of that Truffle again and my little Real Techniques brush and putting that down the side of my nose. My nose is naturally skinny and kind of pointy a little bit, so I don't really need a contour, but I think it just helps the overall look whenever I do. Then I'm going to put a little bit of that on. Let's see, for concealer, really highlight my nose a little bit better. And then kind of just blend it out with everything. Alright, so now for my powder, I'm going to be using the same powder I've been using, which is the ColourPop Translucent Setting Powder, just because I really like it. And it's affordable as hell. I'm just going to put a little bit, well, maybe not too little, but I'm not going to leave it on for too long just because it does really brighten up the eye a little bit too good for me. And I'm just going to kind of like lightly go over the rest of my face and kind of just set everything. Nothing too fancy. I just find like now that when I set the rest of my face, it gets less oily, or it looks less oily. It stays a little bit more matte for longer, and that's really what I need because my face is super oily. So I already dusted that off. I might add a little bit more just under the eye in case I do something kind of like shadowy. I wasn't gonna put shadowy. Dark on my lids just in case there's any fallout, so I can just quickly wipe that away. Now for my lids, I'm going to be using the new Morphe 35V Vibes palette, which is super cute. Well, not super cute, but it has like all these darker tones for nice smoky eyes, blues, purples, your pretty shimmers right here. I really like this palette. I can't wait to use it. I bought one for my kit as well, so my clients need to request some smoky eyes because this palette is the bomb. So let's see, I don't know if I'm gonna do a smoky eye, but I like the shimmers in here because they're a little bit more toned down, and there's also beautiful warm tones to create like an everyday look, so I think that's probably what I'm gonna do today. Let's see, so I think I'm gonna go in with the color Scandal. Yes, Scandal, which is this pretty orangey, peachy color, which is a great transition color right here, so that's what I'm gonna start with a nice little fluffy brush from Morphe. And we're just going to put that in the crease. It's nothing too fancy, nothing too bright, but it will help us blend out our colors later. That one, like two little eyelash hairs right here that just won't come off are really annoying. Anyways, I think the next color I'm going to use is the color Spice, which is a little bit warmer, darker, warm-toned brown tan color. I love whenever these more like neutral shades are added in because it's easier to create more looks. If you want like a nice daytime look, you have the colors there and you don't ever have to worry about like only being able to create darker looks or anything like that because you have these lighter shades that are more neutral and versatile. I think I'm also gonna add, I'm gonna take a pencil brush, but I'm gonna add this color in the zone right here. which is a nice reddish brown color. And where's my pencil brush? So I'm taking this pencil brush from Morphe M431, dipping it into that reddish brown color. I think I'm just going to keep it like on the outer edge right here. I'm not going to take it too high up. Kind of flick it out a little bit. And then just blend. Adds a little bit of something something, but I'm not putting too much. So I'm going for a more neutral look today. Maybe tomorrow I'll do something different, who knows? And then I'm taking an eyeshadow brush from Morphe from the Rose Gold collection and spraying it a little bit. And I'm gonna dip it into this color called French Kiss, which is a beautiful color, nice and shimmery. It's not too gold, not too, you know, neutral or cool tone. It's like the perfect shade to just for like an everyday look. I can't wait to put it on my lids. Ooh, that is super pretty. Oh my gosh. It's not too gold either, I don't think. It's more like a bronzy-ish gold. Really, really like that. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Super shimmery and super pigmented. And then I'm gonna go back into that not in the zone, spice color to kind of just blend everything together. Ooh, that looks super pretty. Nice. And then I'm just gonna go do everything again this side. And now for the lower lid, I'm just gonna repeat everything, starting with Scandal, Spice. I'm kind of just keeping that on the outer half. Like from here on out, I'm not really taking it into the inner corner. And then some of that in the zone, only in the outer corner right here. Like that. I'm playing with like new lighting, so I'm trying to make it a little bit less bright so you can see the colors more, and a little bit more like natural light looking. So hopefully it looks okay whenever I upload this and film it or edit it. That's pretty much it for the eyes. I really like this. It looks really nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly do my contour really quick. I'm using the LoFi highlight and contour palette from Morphe. And I mean, I love this palette. So it has all the best colors just for lighter skin tones. I'm gonna take the color Donut, which is pretty much what I like to use for me personally. Kind of just sprinkle that everywhere. And before I forget, I'm gonna go ahead and put on mascara. It's been like a week since I've had to use mascara for the top lashes. I put some on the bottom lashes when I was on vacay. And I probably really don't have any lashes right now, but oh well. We're gonna see what I do have. I probably ripped them all out when I was trying to take off these other lashes. And I'm using this newer mascara towards me. I haven't really used it that much, so I don't really know like if it's super good or if I really like it. This is the Monsieur Big Lancome mascara, which I heard so many good things when it first launched. And then during the Ulta Beauty beauty steals, or 21 Days of Beauty, they had it. So I was like, oh, let me get it and I can actually try it out, because it was only like $9 or something. Ooh, I have more lashes than I thought. I thought I was gonna have way less than this, and oh my god, those like few little lashes that will not come off are really sticking out, and it's really annoying because I feel like I look like a dummy. But I'm scared. I feel like I've already pulled out enough. I don't want to just keep going further, so I'll just have to wait for these little ones to come out. I wonder if I should cut them so they're at least like my normal length, but I feel like I don't want to cut my, you know, real lashes on accident or cut my eyeball or something. Very black and liquidy though, which I really like because I feel like some mascaras are not too dark or black. Alright, so next I'm going to be using a new, well not new, it's been around for a while, but a new highlighter that I've been dying to get, and they had it during the 21 Days of Beauty from Ulta, and I was like, I gotta get it. And it is the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. I've been wanting this for so long. because it's super pretty. Such a nice little gold color. But it was always like $30 and I'm like, I don't really want to spend that much. And then they were like $15 or something during the sale. So I was like, I gotta get this. It sucked because the other one that I wanted wasn't on sale, or they don't have it in stock at Ulta, but I got the one I really wanted, so I'm happy. And that's super pretty. I feel like this foundation is a little, I mean, I used the other one though. I don't know. It's not as full coverage as I wanted it to be because I can still see my freckles, which isn't a bad thing. Actually, like, I don't mind seeing my freckles. But I do like full coverage, and usually my freckles are a little bit more covered up. Well, they're really covered up afterwards, like with other foundations, and you can't see them, which I don't really mind this one. I feel like whenever I really want my freckles to show through, I'll just wear this one. And I love this highlighter. It is. Now for blush, I am using a new palette to me. I've been wanting this palette for a while, and it's the Morphe brush palette, the 8W Warm Master palette. Looks like this. Such pretty colors that I would really use. I want the other one too, but I really wanted this one because it's more colors that I would use on a day-to-day basis. And I think I'm gonna go with the color Witty, which is like this pretty pinky corally shimmer color. So we're gonna go with that one. Just put that on my cheeks. Just give my cheeks a little bit of a glow, if you will. And then for my lips, I have an assortment to choose from today. These are the Buxom Plumpline lip liners, which you can also use as lipsticks, I guess. And they were on sale during the 21 Days of Beauty at Ulta, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just saw Ardell use this on Shay Mitchell, I believe, on her YouTube channel. And I was like, I gotta use this. And they were super cheap, so I was like, let me get 4 that I really want, which are more, you know, neutral-ish shades, except for this one. This one's a little bit more kinky, corally than what I'm usually going for. Today we're gonna go for a more natural look. So I think it's either gonna be, I have Stealth and then I have Incognito, and I don't know which one looks like what, so let me just swatch it really quick. This one looks a little bit light. And then I think we're gonna go with Incognito. We're gonna go with Incognito, and since it's a lip liner, I don't need another lip liner to go with this. So I'm just gonna cover my whole lips. I think that is it. I'm gonna go pop on some lashes really quick, but I think we're done. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I popped on some wispy lashes from Ardell and kind of just completed the look. I kind of overlined my lips a little bit more using the Hush Hush Plumpline lip liner that I also got, just to kind of add a little bit more like of a contour to my lips, just to make them look a little bit bigger. And I think it turned out pretty damn good, if I must say so myself. But yeah, this is a finished look. I loved all the products except for, well, no, I do love the foundation. I think it's really nice and it feels good and it looks really great in the mirror. I feel like maybe just right now with all this light hitting me, it looks like less full coverage than what it really is. But I think it's a really great foundation for every day or when you want a little bit less coverage. So yeah, I will list everything that I use down below and I will see you guys next time.